Hey guys, Tabby here and welcome back to my channel. So guys, it is officially April, which can only mean one thing. O.W.L's Magical Readathon. That is right. I am so freaking excited. I had to break out my Gryffindor Letterman jacket, Gryffindor t-shirt, you know, just to represent Gryffindor. Needless to say, I'm a little excited. I've been looking forward to April for months now, and not because it's my birthday month, which it is, but who cares? It's O.W.L's Magical Readathon. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, I will explain. But guys, this is going to be the video where I show you my O.W.L's TBR for the entire month of April. So if you are interested, keep watching and let's get into it. So guys, I know it's a different angle. It's because I'm standing because I'm so freaking excited for this video. I did not want to sit. But guys, I'm 4'11", so there's really not much difference. I'm like a pale Oompa Loompa, so it's fine. This is gonna work out. So guys, this readathon was created by G from Book Roast. If you guys have followed me for a while, I've mentioned her several times. That is because she is my favorite YouTuber. She's one of the people that inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. I just love her so freaking much. She's amazing. And she created this readathon inspired off of Harry Potter and the exam they sit for in their 5th year, which is O.W.L, or Ordinary Wizarding Level Exam. But the great thing about this is you don't have to like Harry Potter to participate in this readathon. You don't even have to read Harry Potter in this readathon. It's kind of just inspired by the exams and everything. But I will actually link her video, her introduction video and everything, because she can explain it way better than I can. So it's April 2nd, and most everybody else has already put their O.W.L's TBRs for April up like a week or so ago. That is because everybody else is better than me and I'm a procrastinator at heart. No, but for real, G went above and beyond this year. Like, she created these little handout printables that she linked in her video for free, and you can print them out and they are so amazing. So it's like the normal O.W.L wizarding prompts and everything, but then she also created a career guide this year. And guys, it is amazing. It is so intricate and detailed. The amount of time and work she put in this is amazing. She just blows my mind. I mean, she went above and beyond her normal amazingness. So you might ask, it's April 2nd. Why am I just now filming my TBR? That is because, yeah, I've been sick for one, which is why I sound like a obese raccoon starving in the desert, and I tried to be extra, which I should have known will not end well. So I ordered this parchment paper, which is supposed to be like that aged, like Hogwarts inspired parchment paper, because I loved her design so much. I wanted it to be as authentic looking as possible, so I just had to have it on old-timey, like, aged parchment paper, because I really want to display it on my bookshelf, because it legit looks like a replica, guys. I mean, it looks like something they would hand you your first day of Hogwarts. But alas, my printer decided to betray me because it is evil, and decided that it didn't want to work, so it just decided to eat my paper up. I mean, okay. I thought maybe it was just this type of paper. So at this point, I'm like, whatever, I will take it on regular paper. Ate that paper too. I mean, so yes. After I screamed and beat my printer a little bit, it didn't work. So I decided I was just gonna write out in my best possible handwriting my O.W.L study guide and wizarding career. Yeah, I should have known that that would not end well because I have the worst handwriting. This is my favorite. I even drew glasses and like lightning bolts. That's me really trying, guys. So yeah, I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on until I got to one that I was like, okay, you know what? At this point, I'm like, whatever, I'll take it. So I had it, but then my son brings it to me and he's like, look, mommy, I colored too. So needless to say, I had to write it out all over again, but I finally have it. This is the advised revision topics for this year. She actually had this readathon last year, but I missed it because I'm newer to BookTube. So yeah, I have written out the prompts for this year. So what it is you have all of the classes like Ancient Runes, Arithmancy, Care of Magical Creatures, and then you have a prompt like example, Ancient Runes is a retelling story. So you just have to find a book that's a retelling. And then it even has like the grades. Acceptable is you complete 2 exams, which means you do 2 of these prompts. Exceeds expectations is 6, which means you read 6 of these. And then outstanding is 9 exams complete. There are 12 prompts though, but luckily the wizarding career I chose will only have 8 because, yeah. Let's hope I can finish those. So yeah, I chose to be a healer, which I know I'm a nurse, but I mean, I'm still waiting on St. Mungo's to accept my application. So I mean, I might as well get trained. For now, I'm stuck healing muggles. But yeah, I'm gonna go through these and show you the book that I picked for that prompt. The first one is Herbology, which the prompt is a plant on the cover. So I chose Howl's Moving Castle because it has grass, and grass is a plant. I Googled just to verify, so it counts. But yeah, it's by Deanna Jones, and I've gotten some stuff recently from Enchanted Fandom in their boxes, and I love their boxes, but I didn't remember this fandom because I watched the movie years and years and years ago, but I don't remember it. So I wanted to read the book, and it's going to be an easier book to read, which is good because some of the books I've chosen are like 600, pages long. So yeah, I have to pick a few smaller books to balance out the ones that are like super big, or else I really am never going to get through this readathon. But yeah, this is my first one. I'm actually really excited. The next one is Charms, which the prompt for that one is Age Line. It says read an adult work. So I'm actually going to read one of my ebooks. It is The Secret by Julie Garwood. It is an adult romance, and it is going to be a reread, but I haven't read it in so long, and it really is one of my favorite books. I know I've been reading a lot of YA recently, but for years, guys, all I read was romance. I will always love romance. I mean, I do love YA and then probably romance like right under it. So yeah, I really wanted to do a romance novel in this readathon. The next prompt is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the prompt was Reducto. Title starts with an R. So I actually bought on Kindle The Raven Boys by Maggie Steffiarder. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm just going to butcher her name. I have heard so much about this book and this series that I really wanted to read it. And this readathon kind of gave me that push I needed because I really was having trouble finding a book with R in it because the doesn't count, apparently. So, The Raven Boys. Yeah, it's like 500 pages, I think. But if it's a good book, I'm a very fast reader. If it's a narrative-driven story, I can generally get, through it really fast. Descriptive stories, I get really bored with. I mean, like, you don't have to break down everything, You tell me the house is blue, and then I can picture the rest. Like, I like to create the imagery in my mind. But I've heard such great things about it, so yes, I'm excited to read it. The next one is Potions, which the prompt was a next ingredient, which is a sequel. So I am reading The Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo, which is the sequel to Six of Crows, which is in the Grishaverse, which I am late to the party, super late, but I absolutely love. Such a good series. I'd actually started this book, like if you had watched my vlog from like weeks ago, but I only got to like the 2nd chapter, and then I got approved to read the advanced reading copy of Midnight Beauties by Megan Shepherd, which I will be doing a review of hopefully next week. And so I kind of just stopped, and now I don't even remember it. So I'm just going to have to like start it over completely. But yeah, I'm really excited to kind of pick up where we left off. I love Kaz and Nej, Nina. Such great characters in this series. So I'm really excited to see where the story goes. So that is my Potions one. Next is Transfiguration, which the prompt was sprayed edges or red cover. and I kind of have both, which is Crown of Feathers by Nick Preto. So it is red, but it also has purple sprayed edges. So I got this a couple months ago. I still haven't gotten to it. So yeah, I'm excited that I'm finally just gonna get to it. I'm kind of intimidated because this is a humongous book. It only has 471 pages. So yeah, this is gonna be a big one. I really hope it's good. I've heard mixed reviews. If I like a book and it has a good story, man, I can read it in a day, maybe two. If it's like a slow story, if I'm not like intrigued and I just don't want to keep reading, it takes me a while to force myself to read it. So I actually have another book that kind of has a red cover. I'm kind of counting that as red. It's The Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schultz. So if that one kind of isn't working for me, then I'm gonna read this one. And next is Care of Magical Creatures, and the prompt was land animal on cover. So yeah, this one was actually kind of hard for me. So I chose Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas because I've been wanting to read this book forever, and I just have not got around to it. I actually have it on Audible as well, and it has an owl on there, which I didn't know if it meant like land or sea or like air or flying. Like I didn't know if it was just land or sea. So I don't know if that's cheating, if that counts. You guys will have to let me know. But I actually started this last night and I'm already on page 197. So if it doesn't count, I'm completely screwed. You know what I will do? I will take like a pen and do like a little line and say it's a caterpillar. I know G had ended up doing her own sprayed edges for one of her books. So apparently we can kind of work around it a little bit. So I for real will draw a caterpillar on this book just to make it count. And next is astronomy, which the prompt was star in the title. Again, I don't know if this completely counts, if star has to be like by itself, but I chose Starfire by Jeanette Pinner. It's actually like a sci-fi book, and I really knew I wanted to add a sci-fi book on here. So it's like a YA sci-fi book. It sounds freaking amazing, kind of like in the future. Again, I'm not going to give descriptions on like every book because then this will take like forever, but it sounds really good. Again, it has like almost 500 pages. Why? Why did I do this to myself? And last but not least is History of Magic, which the prompt was published at least 10 years ago. So of course I had to choose Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I just could not do this readathon without reading at least one Harry Potter book. So I mean, why not start from the very beginning? I know I could read this in a day though, because I've read it like a million gazillion times. I really literally don't know how many times I have read this. So I've gotten really bad about books I reread is I tend to skip like the descriptions and stuff and just go straight to narrative, like just them talking and stuff. So I know this is going to be a very easy read for me. And I also have it on Audible so I can listen to it, you know, when I'm doing other stuff as well. But yeah, I had to add it. I had to add a Harry Potter book. So this is what started it all, guys. It took me years to notice that Fluffy was down there. Have you guys ever asked yourself what the crap happened to Fluffy after the first year? Is he still on the 3rd floor locked in that corridor? I mean, like, where was he at the Battle of Hogwarts? Let Fluffy loose on all the Death Eaters. I mean, he could ate like a couple giants. Where was Fluffy? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna ask J.K. Rowling. If I ever get the chance to meet her, which is like my dream, I'm gonna ask her what the crap happened to Fluffy. Guys, that was it. That was my O.W.L TBR for the entire month of April. So I plan to read 8 books. I know 3 of the books are going to be fairly easy to read, but all of the other ones are fairly big books. So I don't know if I kind of just like set myself up for failure, because I know G like picked a lot of manga books or comic books, you know, smaller books, but like most of mine are like 500 pages almost or more. I mean, the Tower of Dawn I think has 660 pages. So yeah, but hopefully I can get through this readathon and actually get all of the owls that I need to pass so I can take newts in August. Don't forget to go check out G's video if you want more information on this readathon. I know it's already April. Again, I'm just a failure, but it's only the 2nd, so hopefully it's not too late if you guys really want to join. And again, you don't have to read all 12 books. You can just read 3 or 4, just whatever. But yeah, I still plan on printing out her handouts because they are so amazing. We'll just have to buy a new printer. I'll just tell my husband it got ran over by a car. How that happened, I have no freaking idea. I mean, I wasn't there. I saw nothing. But yeah, somehow I'm gonna get those printed and get them on my shelf. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys. Owl's Magical Readathon. Woo! Yay! It is the It is the Magical Reading. Oh my god. I'm only turning 30. That's slightly depressing. What could it mean, Tabby? What could it mean? Have children, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Until they mark all over your owl's wizarding study guide and poop in the bathtub during bath time. In my reason, what? This, my feet hurt. I've done so many takes of the freaking intro. My feet are killing me. My voices hurt. Voices. I have multiple voices. They're in my head. There's a caterpillar. Do you see? The caterpillar. It counts. I don't know what I was saying.